I guess this got to be it today. There's you see here, I got the coffee brewer brewing, but I don't have my other stuff here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to narrate this. Today, I woke up. The subtitle of this video series is called An Adventure in Mild Confusion. And I would say that this morning I woke up typifying or exemplifying that very notion. I I wasn't exactly disappointed or upset or whatever, and not really actually um, bothered, troubled, but it did seem like things were not exactly right. And I have a hypothesis in my life in my life recently, that investigating the source of the problem can sometimes make it seem less urgent, less like a problem, I guess. And sometimes it can lead me down a rabbit hole. And today, I could feel that this was a rabbit hole scenario. So, anyway, I've read a lot of things about emotions and feelings and the kind of hold that they have on a person. That a feeling is it's a real thing, not to be discounted or ignored, but it's not permanent, and it's not permanent, and it's not like your feelings are a part of you. They are not you. They are the map is a representation. It's not the actual terrain, something like that. So you have this feeling that something's not going exactly the way you want it to. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't have to color the rest of your day or make you feel bad about yourself. And I think that's where maybe my assumption about things is that everything should be pretty okay, and if it's not, then there's something I need to do about it. Well, sometimes, friends, life doesn't make any sense. And if you notice it, that's fine. You don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to feel a certain way. Well, sorry, that's not the right way to put it. You may notice that there's something that's not right. Well, you don't have to do anything about it. And the motivation you feel to do something about it isn't something that's probably intended to keep you working on a solution until you feel like it's solved, or until you run yourself into frustration enough that you just want to quit. So, anyway, there are a lot of things in life. I'll start there. There are some things that you can be that you can direct your effort toward making sure that certain things are getting done or being done a certain way. Like, I'll take an actual example from from today. I store the pellets for my pellet stove on the back porch. And there's a cold snap coming. Probably, I'm recording this on Saturday morning. So, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's 4 days. The stove is mostly full of pellets, and I have 5 full bags of pellets. Plus the boiler in the basement has fuel to back up if I need to. So why, when I look at that stack of pellets, do I think to myself, oh my gosh, I need to do something today about that because, well, today's the last day. Today's the last day that the hardware store is open. It sells the pellets before the cold snap is supposed to be here, because cold snap is supposed to be Tuesday. So I'm getting myself all nervous, but I have enough bags to get through at least till Wednesday. And even if I can't get to the store before then, I've got oil, heating oil, which is what we were using to heat the entire house before we got the pellet stove. It's just it's interesting how these little issues stack up. And really, there are little issues. Nothing bad's going to happen, but for some reason, I've got this default position and I need to have all these things under control. And need to recalibrate. It would be nice to be able to say that I have all these things under control, but I know I don't. I know that I can't. You hold on to, you have 5 things in front of you and you only can grab onto one. Well, guess what? You might be able to control that one, or maybe not. Maybe you get nothing. And, trying to just keep things within normal parameters rather than aiming for perfection. Maybe that's the secret sauce. Normal parameters, not perfection. That might be it. Don't aim for perfection. Just try to make sure that everything's kind of okay. And learn to be okay with being okay. Yeah, geez, I'm full of slogans today. Anyway, that's pretty much it. This is the edition for Saturday. Geez, I didn't even introduce the thing. This is Dr. Kenton Wakes Up weekend edition. Today is what would it be, the 13th? Can't even see these. Getting old is not for weaklings. Today is the 13th of January, 2024. I'm recording this for the 13th of January and the 14th of January. That's Saturday and Sunday. And Monday is a holiday. I will be back on Monday. I love the message of Martin Luther King Day and the the slow, steady pace. It's not steady. The slow pace that we're making progress, not quickly enough, but we're making progress toward racial equality. It's not anywhere near where it needs to be, but it's also quite far away from the way it used to be. And so we're making unsteady progress. Progress is the important word there. Unsteady is seems like there are folks in this country that believe that not everyone is an actual full citizen of the country, even though they may have been brought here under less than charitable circumstances dozens of generations ago. They're still not accepted, which seems like horse shit in a country like the United States, where the entire premise is that we're going to take you in as our own. I'm going to say this because I'm worked up about it now, but the United States is the place where they thought there was a thing called the melting pot, where you could come here. That was a hypothesis or a model. I don't know. You can come here and you can find a place for yourself. Um, and what I've seen is that they have walked away from the melting pot metaphor, and they've adopted something called the bread pudding metaphor, where when you put raisins into bread pudding, they don't disappear; they're still there, but they're part of the overall dish. But initially, the melting pot idea, similar to what I think they have in France, where if you're an American, you are expected to become fully American, which includes things like speaking English, even though English is not the official language. There is no official language. And that you do things like Americans do. So, in other words, this is my contribution. It might be stupid that you start with 5 gallons of vanilla pudding, and you add 2 gallons of chocolate pudding, a gallon of pistachio pudding, a gallon of whipped cream on top, and you know a real hefty sprinkle of chopped pistachios. You add all those things together, and that you assume that the result is something like 8 gallons of vanilla pudding with no nuts. And it's ridiculous, but I think that's you hear people openly espousing it, sometimes even on the Senate floor. You come to America, you should speak English, which is a bunch of horse shit. So on that heavy note, I'm going to cut it off today. This might actually have accidentally become the longest one of the entire series so far. All right, love you, bye.